Hey, it's Ken Barrett, Laundromat How To. And what we're going to do today is swap over this Continental / Dexter dryer from the standard stock 25-cent coin drop to one of the Imonex, get the name up there, one of the Imonex combination drops, which allows us to use quarters, dollar coins, and dollar value tokens. So we're just getting started on here now, and look through the instructions. They all seem pretty clear. We got the coin drops on this side, the controller boards on this side. With this, we do have to add a transformer to power the the drop. So we just tie into one of the switches here and the power wires, but go through all the drawings on here. It's laid out pretty good. It shows you what's on which side and where to get the power from and stuff. So of course, first thing we did was shut the power off, and we'll dive into this and make it work. We'll give you some pictures along the way and show you how it gets all set up. So we've got this part of the drop in. There's a connector on the back, and that connector that's supplied by Imonex goes to these wires here for the power feed, and then the other two just connect into the switch wires that are already there off the old drop. So that part's easy to put in, get the wires tucked up out of the way, make sure you're not going to catch anything, and then bolt it in. It bolts in nice and solid and firm. So this side over here, we're getting a bit of the wiring over this side. It's listed on here as a 24-volt AC transformer. They'll provide the transformer. One thing you notice on here is it might show, I'll zoom in there, if the wire shows it. It shows 12-volt AC. So I called Imonex just to make sure I was doing okay, and they said these are okay anywhere between, we confirmed this, but it was 9 to 28 volts AC. So those labels there, it is the right part in there. And then we had to wire this in, so we'll connect the wires to there, and then the other power wires that are back in here, I just got to sort them out. And this transformer, what we're probably going to end up doing is hanging it off of that ground strap at the back there, just to keep it up firmly out of the way so it's not getting caught up in the board. I'll do some measurements to make sure that's not going to interfere with anything, but we should have enough depth up there, and that'll keep it up high enough that it's out of the way. So this one I'm taking my time going through, but it's pretty simple job. If you know some basic wiring, it's easy enough to do, or like I said, if you want to just get a hold of your distributor and have them work through it, or a service tech. But we got this one and that one, and then start getting the mixed bag. When we get in the IPSO drops, I've got 2 per machine, so there's 4 of them there, and then the big hips dryer at the end. So this, based on what I was looking at, is going to be the easiest one, just mainly about the install part here. The wiring's not too big of a deal. On the hips, the wiring's easy, but the install has a bit more work on it. So it's kind of all over the board, but that's how laundry makers do it. So I'll give you a few more updates in a little bit.